What is going on, gamers? Aevatrex here, and today I am finally at the milestone of 200,000 might. Now, it's not necessarily a milestone per Castle Clash standards because I don't get any sort of new titles or anything like that. That is specifically reserved for Sovereign, which is at 300,000, which I don't think is obtainable at the moment unless you absolutely max everything out in your altar. But if they add new hero slots in the future, then I can see people reaching that. But at the moment, I don't think so. But this is just a personal milestone for me. I know that Dominator is at 180,000 might, but I think 200,000 is more of a milestone, at least personally. And I'm gonna show you guys exactly what it takes to get to 200,000 might, or if you are trying to raise your might to get higher scores in Guild Wars and whatnot. A lot of people think that for 200,000 might you have to have like these crazy dupes, and in a way you kind of do, but not as crazy as people think. So of course you have my main heroes here. I'm going to show you my main heroes, and then we're going to go into the dupes, and I'm going to show you just how low their skill level is compared to my main heroes. And it just goes to show you that you don't necessarily need to have really high dupe skill level to actually have pretty high might. So I guess this is still considered my main heroes. I'll let you know once we get to my dupes. There we go. So this is one of my first dupes here, and now from here on it's just mainly going to be dupes. So let me go ahead and show you. Now, of course, for them having all 5 of 8 talents or 5 of 5 talents, it does help, but the difference is really not that big of a big deal. And as you can tell, most of my dupes are only 3 of 10, which quite frankly it's not that hard to obtain. Now the big difference here would be my garrison heroes. They are fairly high as far as their skill level, but that doesn't add like a ton of might. It does add to it, but it's not like this incredible amount. You can have decent dupes at 3 and 4 of 10 and still reach 180,000 respectively. So let me go ahead and show you the inscription levels, because that was one of the main reasons I was able to get to 200,000, because I worked on my inscription levels. It took me roughly about 7 million blue crystals just to get like the last 3,000 might. So it was kind of expensive, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you here what I'm working with. Of course, my main heroes are either at 90 or around 100. And then once you see my dupes, you're gonna see that they're not really that crazy. So this is pretty much where it starts. 83, 82. So you see, it's nothing crazy. You don't have to get all of them to level 90 and all of that. And quite honestly, levels 1 through 80 inscription wise isn't really that expensive. Like, it's really not. You can get enough blue crystals in probably just one day to get one hero from 1 to 80. So nothing too crazy, as you can tell. Most of my dupes are all in the 80s or at least low 80s. And then of course the main ones are the ones that are pretty maxed out. And then the other thing is, of course, the magic. Researching magic is going to raise your might. Of course, also the army camps or the troops specifically, and the other little things that add might. But the main things that will get you the most might is going to be your hero levels, your hero skill level, and then the hero's inscription. Work on those and you can work your might up really high. So that's what it takes right now to get 200,000 might. It's, first of all, you gotta have some really strong main heroes, because that they do add quite a bit of might. But your dupes do not need to be like this crazy amount of dupes. Like, I have Maltanica, Skull Knights, and all of that, but you don't necessarily have to have these type of heroes. Maltanica, being an event hero, doesn't add any more might than a ninja would, for instance. So it doesn't give me any extra might just because it's a rarer hero. So yeah, keep that in mind. Also, it is update day. The maintenance is in about 30 minutes or so. So if you haven't already, do your Lost Battlefield. That is going to be big. Make sure you get that done. But yeah, once this update hit, I'm gonna go ahead and go over all of the update, everything that's new, and I believe we are also getting some new rewards, like gem rewards. So we'll go over that as well. And if you get one of those, one of the new heroes, let me know and maybe I can make a review on it, because I'm not really, I got 35,000 gems, but I'm not really going to be rolling for that new the new hero, at least not now. So I want to do a review on him, but I would need him to be at a decent level. And also, if you want me to roll gems for you, then you know my line ID is Aevatrex, so hit me up on that. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and until later, bye.